Welcome to your practice today. Today's practice is going to be a Tabata. That means we're working in intervals, high and low, 20 seconds each. You got this. All right, you guys, this week's practice is one of the most important fundamental skills that you will learn for this entire 18-week course. And it's a practice that you'll continue for the rest of your life because you'll never master it, but it's something that we'll come back to again and again. And it's called finding your center, taking a moment before we start to just get clear, to breathe, to ask yourself, even in this moment, what is at my center right now? Maybe it's an agenda, maybe it's my schedule for the day, maybe it's the worry about how many calories I'm gonna burn or some sort of outcome. Maybe you're already at peace and you're present and you're ready to practice and you're already centered. Let's take a moment for the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as the pathway to peace, taking as He did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that He will make all things right if I surrender to His will, that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with Him forever in the next. Thy will, not mine, be done. All right, we've got Tabata followed by Pilates, and we're gonna hit our abs today pretty hard. So working on our center, our core. Let's do it. Starting with step touch. Breathe. Inhale. Good, 20 minutes of cardio today. Yes? We follow that with a Pilates flow and a mindfulness practice. It's gonna be good. Breathe. Bend your knees a little bit more. Weight in your feet. Feel your body move. Good. Walk. Just reach. We're just waking up our body really nice and gentle. Hamstring curls. Standing, pulling the heel to the glutes. Breathe. Knee, knee. Reaching up, pulling down, reaching the shoulders back. Our whole core is engaged every time we lift that knee. Just step touch here. Maybe add a little bounce if you'd like to get some energy building. You decide what kind of energy do you want to create today in this workout. Breathe. Stay here. Heel front. Take each heel like it's a calf stretch. Pull your toes back, behind. Squat down, up.
Warm-up complete.
Awesome.
Get ready for Tabata 4.
All right, we're moving into our first Tabata today. So what we're gonna do is alternate between two movements. If you remember from last time we did Tabata, we do a cardio movement and then a movement that's more a toner. So our cardio on this first one is gonna be jumping jack. Okay, options with jumping jacks. Tap side to side, okay? Jumping jacks can bring bladder issues, yes? So if you have bladder issues, moving side to side takes our momentum side to side instead of straight down. So that can help with the bladder issues. Option to increase intensity is to do maybe 3 regular jacks and then an air jack, okay? And we're gonna alternate jacks with plank jacks. So we come down, we're in plank, and we're jacking with our feet and maybe tapping shoulders with our hands, okay? Option on the plank, and I'll do it sideways so you can see better. Option to take plank just to your knees and hold static, or take it to a shoulder tap, or be up on plank, just a shoulder tap, just a jack, or both, okay? So you decide how much you want to challenge yourself today. You got 20 seconds of each round. We go alternating between those 2 exercises 4 times through. That's your Tabata. Let's do it. Starting with the jacks, 3. We have 20 seconds.
2, 1,
work. 3, 2, 1. If you're going for that air jack, breathe.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Beautiful.
Cycle 1 complete.
Let's go. For plank, jack it, or hold it.
Prepare
Let's go.
and work. 1, rest. Cycle 2 complete.
Breathe. Heart. Woo. This is Tabata.
Prepare
Here we
and work. 1, rest. Cycle 3 complete.
Really good. Plank. Some form of plank.
Prepare and work. 1, rest. Cycle 4 complete.
Really good. Halfway through. 3.
Prepare and work. 1, rest. Cycle 5 complete.
Plank. You got this.
Prepare and work. 1, rest. Cycle 6 complete.
1 cycle left. You give me all you got.
Prepare
20 seconds.
complete.
Last plank.
Prepare and work. Rest. Tabata complete. Recover for 1 minute.
So good. That was not easy. Grab a drink of water. Really good. All right, guys, Tabata 2. Are you ready? Okay, we're gonna do our cardio half of the Tabata. It's just gonna be a knee run. So either high knee march, right here, tummy's lifted, shoulders back, march, or you can run it, okay? Alternating that, find a wall. This is my rock climbing wall. So I'll see if I can do this without getting anything and poking me in the back. Wall sit. So we're gonna sit and hold this static muscle contraction for 20 seconds, okay? So when you're doing a wall sit, I want you to make sure that your legs are at a 90-degree angle, okay? And hold for 20 seconds. 4 times through, you got this. Let's do it. 3. Are you fresh? Are you ready? Let's do it.
3, 2,
Either march
1,
or run.
work.
20 seconds. Breathe.
Rest. Cycle 1 complete.
Okay, you find a wall. Lower yourself with your back against the
Prepare
wall
and work.
and sit. Hold. Breathe. See if you can feel your back touch the wall. Feel your breath. Practice a little stillness here. Breathe.
3, 2, 1, rest. Cycle 2 complete.
Breathe. Awesome. Cycle
7,
Last
complete.
one. You're doing so good. Finish this wall sit.
Prepare and work.
Breathe. You can do this. You got this. Breathe. Feel your heart beating in your chest.
3, 2, 1, rest. Tabata complete.
So
Recover
good.
for 1 minute.
You only have one Tabata left, my friends. Grab a drink. All right, Tabata 3. We're gonna do a lunge. So you're either gonna step forward, and I'm gonna show it to you sideways too. When I lunge, notice my knee, it stays right in line with my ankle. Always protect your knee in a lunge. Never push the knee forward, okay? Or, instead of stepping forward, we're in a power lunge, okay?
Get ready for Tabata 6.
So, power lunge, right here. We're jumping and switching, okay? And we're gonna alternate that. We're going back down to the floor for push-ups, okay? So working the chest. Push-ups are a total body exercise, but we're gonna really work the chest here, okay? Hands wide, body's in alignment, reaching with the chin, taking it on your knees, or full plank. You choose, and you can even alternate and play around between the two. All right, this is your last Tabata, so give me everything you got. One leg forward, protecting the knee, mindful of the knee.
2, 1, work.
Lots of breath. Whether you're stepping or you're jumping, I want a big exhale every time you land that foot front.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Really good.
Cycle 1
Push
complete.
up.
Prepare
Reach with your chin.
and work.
Don't drop your head.
Three, 2, 1, rest. Cycle
Really
2
nice.
complete.
Slowly coming up. Very mindful to keep the head above the heart when you come up.
Prepare and
Work.
work. Three, 2, 1, rest.
Really
Cycle
good.
3 complete.
Push up. Slow down, head above the heart. Flat hands.
Prepare and
Reach with the
work.
chin.
Three, 2, 1, rest. Cycle 4 complete.
Breathe. Slow stand. Power lunge. You're halfway
Prepare
through.
and
Breathe.
work.
Tabatas are always a challenge. Stay with me. You should feel so strong.
Three, 2, 1, rest. Cycle 5 complete.
Push up.
Prepare and work. Three, 2, 1, rest. Cycle 6 complete.
Slow stand.
work.
Let's go.
1, rest. Cycle 7, complete.
Breathe. Last time. Push-ups. Best form.
Prepare and work. Three, 2, 1, rest. Tabata complete. Recover for 1 minute.
So good. Slow stand. Grab a drink. You did awesome. Take off your shoes. Get your mat. Don't stop moving. Pilates. All right, you guys, welcome back. You did great work with that Tabata. Tabatas are always hard. So hopefully the intensity of the Tabata can help us clear space, right? Empty our heads, because all we can do is breathe. That's kind of the whole idea of the first half of class. So hopefully we've created all sorts of space now. And like I talked about at the beginning of class, this week we are learning and practicing finding our center. So this is the most important formal and informal practice probably that we will learn. And really all of the tools that we offer are really to help us find this. Because when we talk about finding our center, we're talking about finding that place within us that is our connection to that higher power that we kind of explored last week. And as we practice mindfulness, as we practice finding that place inside of us and exploring what that means to us and what it feels like in our minds and bodies and spirits, that is the home that we want to return to again and again. And those are the neural pathways we want to train in our brain. So much of the world we live in trains us to fragment our attention. Technology and devices and social media being probably the hardest hitter there. We're constantly juggling a million different things. As women, I feel like in some ways I've even worn it as a badge of honor that I can multitask very effectively. It's almost like for a lot of years of my life, I was looking to use this ability to be a million places at once as a survival technique and also as a way to kind of build my sense of worth. Like the more I can do, the more valuable I am. And what I found is the exact opposite. That the more I do and the more I allow this to be the driver in my life, when my brain starts to ramp up, and it's still this way, after I've been practicing for close to 7 years, and my brain is still this way because I spent, 3.5 decades training it the opposite direction. That once, if I start amping my brain up and allowing it to start to spin and do this multitasking, juggling routine, it's almost like Kate takes on a life of its own and it becomes this compulsive, addictive, spinning force, and it becomes almost impossible for me to come back home and find center. And as far as my worth and my sense of safety, identity, sense of self, the more I put that in all the stuff I'm doing out here, the more insecure I feel. And the more I let go of any sort of belief or urge to try to prove anything through what I'm doing, and the more I find this place of center inside of me, the more I feel truly safe in a way that is untouchable, is limitless, cannot be touched or changed by anyone or anything around me. But it feels unbreakable. The safety of who I am in this place. And it has nothing to do with my storied self, my circumstances, my achievements, the roles I play, anything like that. It's this place of home. It's this center where my center truly is my higher power, and my desire above anything else is to feel aligned with that. There's a piece there. So whenever I feel disjointed and disconnected from that, the practice is to ask myself, who or what have I put at my center? Who or what am I putting as more important than this place? Because if I've lost this place, it's because I've let something else get in the way. And maybe it's another person, maybe it's my pleasing somebody else, maybe it's because I'm worried someone else is mad at me, or because I'm measuring my worth by an achievement, measuring my worth by an outcome. There can be a million different things that I put at my center instead of God. But when I put God at my center and I decide that I truly want Him more than I want anything else, it might take a little bit of time and some practice, but I come home naturally and organically to this place of love, safety, open heart, clear mind, rest in my soul. So, as we practice today, use your body sensations to see if you can find center. So if you can you feel physically what it feels like when your heart starts to open? What does that feel like? Can you pay attention? What does it feel like when the narrative clears from your mind and it opens? I feel like I can physically feel my mind clear. So I want you to pay attention to your inner world, what's happening, and see if you can sense what it feels like in your body, in your spirit mind, to find that place of home, that center. Okay? Let's do it. Okay, sitting ourselves on a mat. We're gonna scoot our bum down, hands underneath the hips or the thighs. Slowly lower yourself down one vertebrae at a time. Lay your neck long on your mat. Shoulder blades retract and depress. We're going to start with a gentle roll up. So I want you to start with knees bent in a modified position, shoulder blades retracted and depressed. Inhale, prepare. Belly's pulled in, navel to spine. Exhale, peel the head and then the spine, one vertebrae at a time, up off the mat. Reach through the legs. Inhale and exhale. Coming back through a C curve of the spine, place the vertebrae down one at a time on the mat. If you want to, extend those legs, anchor the heels down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll up, peel the spine. Reaching forward, inhale, hold the stretch. Exhale, coming back, drawing the belly in. Laying the spine one vertebrae at a time, down
is to keep the head and shoulders lifted for all 5 exercises. If you can't do that, that's totally fine. You just lay the head and shoulders back down on the mat. But that is the goal, all 5 head and shoulders lifted, okay? Draw the belly in towards the spine, navel to spine. Inhale, prepare. Extend one leg out, toes pointed, opposite knee is bent. Take the hand, cross it over, outside hand above the ankle. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Trying to let the head just drop really naturally into the chest. So the chin is dropping down towards the chest and we're doing lots of breath. Inhale, exhale. Let the repetitive movement help you really connect with your breath here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. unify body, mind, and spirit with a higher power at our center. Everything else in our life naturally unfolds. The things that we felt we had to work and fight so hard for naturally fall into alignment. And the things that life is meant to bring us come to us without us battling for them. This is true in the body and in the spirit. Long spine, roll the neck really gently. Lay the body down, hands underneath the shoulders, press back, child's pose. Breathe. To our first movement really quick. That roll up for a long stretch. Inhale, reach. Heels plant or knees bend. Navel to spine. Draw the belly in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll up. Reach. Coming back from the base of the spine. C curve. Reach those fingertips forward. Imprint the spine one vertebrae at a time. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Pull through the spine. Curve. Draw the belly in. Control, control, control. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Roll up. Exhaling back. Really nice. Good work. Okay, draw one knee in. Moving towards final stretches. Moving that leg in and out of the hip. Take it over the body. Knee down, twist. Breathe. Coming back, center, opposite side. Move that leg around in the hip socket. Cross it over the body. Knee down, twist. Really nice. Sit yourself up. Swing that leg behind, and we're going to take a pigeon stretch to stretch through our hip, our quads. Lift up and exhale. Surrender over that front leg. Breathe. Sitting up, taking the opposite leg, sending that leg back, switching out. Lift up, breathe, exhale over that leg. Walking yourself up very gently, coming around, finding a seated position. So coming towards a seated position on your mat. You can be in an easy seat, or you can find half lotus or full lotus if that's in your practice.
I want you to be comfortable. Tall spine, soft belly, hands open to receive. I'm gonna bring our singing bowl. When you hear this sound, see if you can allow the vibration of the bell to help you move more deeply inward. Moving into our breath. Using the breath as an anchor. If your mind starts to wander, to just gently bring it back to the breath or the sensations in your hands or your feet. Just bringing that attention right back to this moment inside this body. I hate to interrupt this delicious silence. We're going to move into a mindfulness exercise. You might open your eyes really gently and just gaze at your hand. Look at your hand. You might notice what thoughts arise as you look at it. Maybe they're memories. When I look at my hand, memories of my mother's hands arise in my mind. You might notice the cracks, the dry skin. You might notice imperfect cuticles, or you might notice really beautifully maintained manicure. You might move through the hand and notice how your bones and muscles and ligaments ripple underneath your skin. You might notice whether your thoughts are more judgmental and critical, or whether your thoughts are more kind and observant, as we've been practicing. And you may just kind of take one last gaze and just name this concept of hand that you see before you. Now I want you to close your eyes, still grounded into the mat. And now I want you to feel your hand from the inside out. You might stretch it wide, you might close it into a tight fist. You might ripple through your fingers. But just start to explore your hand without looking at it at all. Just feeling it, just sensing the hand. We're feeling the hand from the inside out. See if you can notice or pick up on any energy or aliveness in your fingertips. If you bring your awareness to the center of your palm, can you feel the center of your palm through your awareness? If I ask you to bring your attention to your index finger, the very tip of your index finger, and light it up like it's glowing, can you feel the tip of your index finger glow from the inside out? Just experience your hand. Through the power of your own awareness. And begin to sense how much is there. That there's a whole world of magical, mystical, unexplained energy and sensation and spirit and aliveness living in your hand. And notice that when you sense your hand and you come to know your hand this way, how there is no judgment. Your perception is free of judgment and is really this flowing and open and beautiful and wondrous curiosity. This is the kind of attention and awareness that we're building through our practice. To bring that kind of open awareness, that kind of knowing, to not just our hand and our concept of hand, but to our entire being and our entire way of being in the world. There is so much to discover. That's been alive within us and around us, right under our nose, and we have had no idea. We're like the fish swimming in water, who's like, what's water? When you're ready, opening your eyes. Maybe seeing if you can keep some of this magical awareness, some of this sensation alive with you throughout your day. If you can feel each footstep, if you can feel the space around your heart, if you can feel when your heart opens. These are all things we sense from the inside out. And we change from this very closed, rigid concept and kind of judgmental concept of hand to this open, alive journey of hand. Who are you, hand? Instead of this closed, judgmental, rigid concept, fearful concept of Becky. to this open, wondrous, beautiful journey of saying, who are you, Becky? From the inside out. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.